I know you know little to know about me, but if you do know one thing about me, you should know that I'm in my 10 months of not smoking weed. During this 10 months, I have been bombarded with weed smokers and weed all around me. And yes, there's been small annoyances, feelings of annoyances, but more of it has been feelings of content and pleasure. For weed once was my friend and my really good friend, my best friend. And weed slowly became my enemy because I no longer needed weed and I was abusing weed. And I'm so happy to be done smoking weed. Officially in my 10 months, no slips, and having no desire to smoke weed, and having full contentment with others' enjoyment of weed. Blessed. I have learned through this that when you are meant to quit something, you will quit. When you're meant to continue doing it, you will continue doing it. There was many times that I tried to quit in the past, and it just wasn't it. I would throw my paraphernalia away, I'd give it away, and I'd still end up getting it all back and smoking again. And I truly believe everything we use, as I like to call whatever helps you sleep at night, is for our mending, is for our benefit, is for our survival, is for our adaptation. And that is allowed. We are human and we are living in a very, very strange realm. And in this realm, we all need a little something that can help us sleep at night. I'm happy I don't need weed anymore. It's such a blessing. But within that, know if you are struggling with an addiction and you've tried to quit many times, maybe you're just not ready and you need it still, and it's still your friend. If you are fully aware that it's a problem and it actually is an enemy, if you can have that inventory within yourself and self-awareness check, where it's is this benefiting me? Is this my friend? Is this helping me along the road? Is this helping me sleep at night? Or is this actually an enemy and it's not helping me, get through, and it's not helping me be my best self, and it's actually perhaps preventing me or keeping me stuck and stagnant. As weed was doing for me, it was keeping me in a trance, keeping me very stuck, stagnant, very reactive rather than responsive, just in general, kind of a loose cannon. One of the biggest reasons I quit weed was because whatever mental distress, mental illness, mental defect, mental issues you're having will be intensified with whatever substance you're using. And for me, it was weed. So my ADHD was intensified. Any emotional regulation I had was extremely intensified. Any paranoia I had was extremely intensified. So within quitting your addiction or having addiction, you need to have that awareness that, is this actually intensifying my emotional mental distress? And if so, which is usually the case, it's likely that the substance you're using is no longer for you, and it's no longer a friend in helping you along the mending road. It's actually become an enemy, and it's keeping you in a state where you need to be mending. Since getting off weed, mending is becoming far and few between. For there's less to mend, and I can actually put to practice the tools that I have in my toolbox related to emotional regulation and related to mindfulness and coping skills to help me deal with any hyperactivity. Know what's for you and know what's not for you. Know when it's for you and when it's not for you. Which is hard, and you really have to connect to your soul, mind, and body to do this. Which I preach that the matrix is actually preventing you. distracting you and disconnecting you from your mind, body, and soul, which is keeping us in these cycles and these habits and these maladaptive coping mechanisms, unstable coping mechanisms, to keep us in a cycle, to keep us easily controlled, to keep us running off our old programming, to keep us running off of our old conditioning. And I sit here congratulating myself on 10 months off of weed, no slips finally, because I've tried to quit many times and I had always ran back to the weed. But I sit here at 10 months, officially my 10 month of no smoking weed and going to continue. And I want you to know that you can do the same, and I wish you to do the same if you feel that you found that it's a problem, it's not helping anymore. Cheers, and I know you can do it.